Hello, welcome. My name is Jennifer, and I want to ask you a few questions. Have you started a new business in the past 3 years? A lot of people have. A lot of people have started new businesses for whatever reason. Their businesses that they worked for before had to close, or they were forced out for a reason and they had to find new employment. People started new businesses. And a lot of times when we start a new business, it's scary. It can be incredibly exciting as well. But there's a lot of thoughts that go through our heads. And some of those thoughts are, who am I targeting? Why am I starting this business? What is out there in the environment that pushes me to start that business? What questions am I trying to answer? What products or services do I have that no one else has? So, in my course, Marketing for Entrepreneurs, or the fundamentals of marketing for entrepreneurs, we are going to go through some of these and unpack some of these questions. But here's a few tips that I'd like you to think about, even before you take a course, or if you want to learn more, you can take the course. But a few tips that I do want you to think about that I'm sure you have been already if you've started a new business. I want you to think about the environment, those gaps in the environment that sort of pushed you into saying, "Hey, I think my service or product will help fill these gaps." So, what is it in the environment currently that your service or product addresses? And here's an example. One example is that, we have a healthcare system that across Canada is and across the US that has a lot of challenges. And I know that a lot of medical professionals actually started on their own businesses. And perhaps one of the gaps or needs that people, need to address is some sort of customized service for seniors. We have an aging population in Canada. It's a little different in the States, but in Canada, we have an aging population. We have a lot of seniors coming up. And sometimes, they need some specific care that they don't need to go to a walk-in clinic because there's hours and hours of wait, but maybe they have an ingrown toenail, or maybe they have some sort of slight nasal congestion and they need to know how to clear that out. So maybe you have started as a medical professional, maybe you've started a mobile service so that seniors who cannot get out or might not be able to wait for hours and hours and hours in a walk-in clinic, maybe they can dial you up, you can come over and you can help them out with the ingrown toenails or prevent those ingrown toenails. Maybe you provide senior care, foot and hand clinic care, or maybe you provide things like nasal neti pots and things to help them. Sometimes you need the instruction to help clear out the sinuses. So maybe you're a healthcare professional with a mobile business. Okay, that's great. So you are addressing a need. You are figuring out what is out there for, seniors. Maybe there's not a lot of businesses like yourself. Decide where you want to go, where your range is. How far are you willing to travel? And decide, are there other competitors out there? And who are they meeting? What needs are they meeting? But start there first. Decide what your environment is. What are you addressing for the business need, the gap? How are your services and products helping others? Figure that out first, and then we can move on to other parts of designing a marketing plan or a marketing strategy for your business. So I hope that helps as a tip. If you are interested, feel free to go to Canadian Centre for Learning.ca and look at our winter courses, Marketing for Entrepreneurs. Thanks, and see you next time.